Well, as a matter of fact, that interaction was about to come up, but before we got the 9 o'clock hour with Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly and the winner getting MJF, we were in the back again with Renee and Matt Cardona. And he said it's great to be back. The people were shocked when he showed up. So was I right then. Has he been here? Did they preface this by saying this was on Rampage? Where did he's fighting Jericho at Final Battle, but where did he show back up?
I don't know. I mean, he's made an appearance or two way back. I think even when Cody was there, because he's friends with Cody.
Well, yes, but I mean, like last week or whatever on Rampage that was viewed by 114 people and 2 second story men in Ottumwa, Iowa.
I don't know, but I saw quotes a while back from Matt Cardona, an interview he did somewhere, just saying how he's surprised based on what he's done in the indies the last few years that AEW and WWE haven't given him a call. And I was actually surprised too, especially when it's AEW and they're desperate for anyone they can get in there. So it's probably a good move to do something with him.
Well, would he have heat because he was friends with Cody?
Well, I think the other interesting thing isn't he one of the guys who wrestles regularly? I say he does stuff on the indies for GCW, who AEW apparently just pulled Willie Mack like a week before those 2 shows coming up.
Wait, ho. Willie Mack? How did AEW pull Willie Mack? Does Willie Mack work for AEW? And have we seen him in 5 years? What?
Well, here's an article real quick from the Wrestling...
Here goes the rabbit hole now. Find the AEW employee.
The Wrestling Observer website...
It's harder than looking for Earhart.
Listen, the Wrestling Observer website has an article here by Brian Rose. Willie Mack pulled from GCW events. Willie Mack apparently won't be appearing for GCW anytime soon. The promotion told Fightful on Monday that Mack has been pulled from his upcoming events, scheduled to face Sidney Akeem Scripps at Highest in the Room 3.
What?
That's the name of the event, Highest in the Room 3, on December 14th. So, I mean, they pulled him a couple days before the show. GCW claimed to Fightful today that Willie Mack has been pulled. The company's under the impression that this stems from Effie's comments as AEW has no shows scheduled next week. Willie Mack is under AEW contract, been used primarily for Ring of Honor. His last match was in October, losing to Commander on an episode of Ring of Honor television.
Jesus Christ, isn't Willie Mack like 300 pounds?
So a guy that you're not using, who you last used a couple months ago on Ring of Honor, it says Ring of Honor television. There is no television. Ring of Honor's streaming show. They pulled him after they pulled Ricky Starks. But yeah, Cardona had been wrestling for them for a while, so I don't know if one thing has anything to do with the other.
He's kind of the War of the Outlaws. No wonder Bandito is being sought after. He's going to be the top outlaw.
But again, this goes to the idea of the problems with AEW. One of the problems. You bring in Matt Cardona. This is a guy who has been working his ass off apparently on the indies to build a name and come up with a new gimmick, just do his own thing, and it's worked. You're bringing him in not to be featured on Dynamite. You're bringing him in to feud with Chris Jericho or have a match with him over the Ring of Honor, a promotion that doesn't have a TV show. The Ring of Honor Championship on that pay-per-view. You know, to me, that's part of the problem. How many things on this show promote things that sound kind of more interesting maybe on Collision or Rampage, but not interesting enough to make you want to see it? They're always promoting these other things instead of just, here's our brand, here's our show, here are our stars, you can see them again next week.
Well, and you would have to devote on the week that they do the pay-per-view, if you were to watch all the shows that they're trying to get you to watch, you would have to devote, let's see, 4, 6, 8, 9 hours to just watching the programs that they're doing that week. And so you have to tell some kind of coherent story from show to show with talent that, you know, that people are familiar with in the company, not just on this particular brand of Oh, he's with AEW, not, oh, he's on Rampage. You know, and you can't just do shit mostly on another program and then have this guy pop up and say, "It's great to be back. When'd you come back?" "Oh, I'm going to be on pay-per-view from a streaming show on a secondary promotion on the first day of a 3-day stand in a small building in New York." Kind of hard for most people to keep track of.
Did you see the FTR promo? Did you skip past that?
I skipped it because I was afraid that somebody was going to try to pour bleach down somebody's neck again. What did they say?
Well, what they said was surprising. They said, Death Riders, we don't really have a problem with you. I'm like, you don't have a problem with them. You just stopped them from trying to murder someone backstage with a funnel. They had a funnel. So yeah, they're going to be wrestling.
They don't really. We don't really want to piss you guys off because we know how bad you are, and y'all kick the shit out of us. What is with these fucking baby faces in this company? The other O'Reilly came out and told Adam Cole and the rest of them, "Stay away from MJF. He's going to kick a shit out of you. You don't stand a chance." Now FTR's like, "Hey, now, guys, we don't have a problem with you. We don't want this to escalate any further."
In the opening match, you had 3 of the baby faces just kick the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
The heels.
At least they found somebody they could whip.